I think that they're challenging to defend at times because they can shoot the three so well, and if you get out there and defend them, then they scored inside on us. So, we really had to keep very disciplined our defense and make sure the right people were shooting the ball instead of the people that were going to hurt us. So, I thought when we did that, we did a nice job. They got some offensive rebounds that probably kept them in it for a while. I just told the team in the locker room, I felt like some of our rebounds at the end of the game were probably what sealed it for us, just giving them one and done and being able to go on offense with a little bit of a lead. But it was, certainly hard fought there. And, when a team can shoot threes like that, they're always in it.
And I guess, what would you say would be mostly your strengths here tonight? Because it looks like you had some pretty balanced scoring coming up here tonight.
Well, first of all, the first half with Day and Tiffany in foul trouble, we tried to protect them a little bit. So, that probably affected our first half. Came back second half, went up 10, and really we're trying to build on that lead, and then they hit some outside shots on us. But I feel the positives are, again, balanced scoring. I think that's really a key for us. Also rebounding. I think our rebounding, when we had the rebounding numbers, we have rebounded by 7. But that's got to be an important factor for us. But again, a team like that who's really getting a lot of confidence, I think they're kind of a dangerous team to play this late in the season.
And Danielle, tell me about those 3-pointers you had and what they meant for you, as far as and kind of what it meant as far as your game tonight.
I think they were important, but I don't think they were necessarily the only thing that kept us going. I think we had a lot of team effort, especially in the beginning of the second half. I think that when we went on that 10 run, when we went up 10 points, I think that was definitely a really great point for us in the game. I think we started there and we just kept fighting till the end.
Now, Jamie, tell me about what was kind of your thoughts coming in here and playing through certainly the times where they had started battling back with y'all. Kind of what was going, and what was some of your strengths tonight as far and during the game.
Yeah, well, we knew. With 3 games left, everyone's fighting for seeding and positioning within the conference. So we knew they were going to come out extremely aggressive and wanting to win. But so did we. So anytime they made a run, we just had to stay focused and execute our game plan. And I thought we did a good job of that, especially in the second half.
And Coach, I was noticing they only got to the free throw line 5 times. Huh?
Well, as I looked at stats, I just pointed out to Jamie, and that's a huge deal because, again, not putting them on the free throw line and giving them free points. This is a team that we talked about is a pretty good offensive team, and we just didn't want to give them a lot of opportunities. And again, they're 2 for 5, so we obviously put the right people on the free throw line. But we toward the end of that game there, we really were trying to foul before they got to the basket because we had fouls to give, which is a nice thing. Right. When you have fouls to give at the end of the game, I think that's always a positive. So, overall, I think our team has felt a lot of pressure. We want to try to finish this thing out right, and being able to come through and get this after a disappointing loss against UAB, I'm really happy for them.
And your next 2 games are against 2 teams that are at the top of Conference USA too. Just how key is it to have a shot at those 2? Like at this point in the season, to have a chance to really get to the top.
Well, we talked about it. We want to play off the top, not play off the bottom. If you want to try to build up and get to the top, we're still in a situation where we do have middle on our schedule, and we have them, and they're going to have to drop another one. But we have an opportunity to get up in the conference, and those teams can get us there. And also, I think if you play those teams now in the season, you know what to do in the conference tournament. Those are 2 teams that could be in the finals. And if you lose to them now and you get them again, or if you beat them now, you have confidence going again. So I think it could be a real positive for us. And I think if we win one of these next 2, we could get a double bye, and that's kind of been one of our goals, is to try to get in that position. But we've got our work cut out. We're going to have to play probably more consistently than we did tonight. But we're looking forward to it.
Tell me about. I know that you got the Southern Miss game coming up here, and I know y'all had won on the last second shot the last time here. I guess. Do you see that as a pretty evenly matched game coming up for y'all? And
Well, I mean, I think it is. You know, we had 31 turnovers in that game, and I keep circling that on that stat sheet to say what can you do better. I hope we don't have to hit a 3 at the end of the game to do that. I think we got to change that stat. But you know, I think Southern Miss, obviously Southern Miss and Middle Tennessee are playing as well as anyone in the conference. I mean, they're two teams that haven't lost in a long time, and I mean, I don't know what they did tonight, but you know, they haven't lost in a while. So I think it's. You know, we've got to go up there. Southern Miss can score. I mean, they can put up 92 points on you, and you know, so we've got to be ready to play. But I think that's a team that we're so familiar with that we look forward to play.
Yeah, only 13 turnovers tonight.
Right.
Yeah,
We can live with that.
Yeah.
You know, we can live with that. And, you know, I think one of the things when you play a Southern Miss is, and I think we've gotten better offensively, is that you know you really have to score against them. And so I think as we go forward, like we've got to be ready to put some points on the board. On Saturday.
All right.
That's all I got.
Thank you.